Dee Mwango is married. And Miss Trudy and Wode married?
Not.
Or not. They've been lying to us. All YouTubers, Dee Mwango, with her own mouth, says she's married. And Miss Trudy, with her own mouth, says she's not. If you don't know the tingo, you'll soon know. So I just got the sad news that Miss Trudy, while on her way to reunite with her husband Wode in Ghana, got detained or kidnapped, if you will, by Americans, I guess. I don't know. But then she said it was hi there, YouTube family. Welcome. And if you are not a member of my family, if you're here for the first time, come in and join us. Become part of my YouTube family. I am adopting family. I need you guys. And thank you for those of you who are returning. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the support. You guys know who you are. God bless you. I love you guys. You are my brothers. You are my sisters. You are my family. So here again I come. I'm trying to see if I could do this every day because you need to see your family members every day, don't you? When you guys are friends, you know that's the real family, and you guys are my YouTube friends, and therefore you're my real family, guys. And thank you again for the support. So here we're looking at Miss Trudy's dilemma that she posted today. I don't know if you're going to see the video today, but she posted this video today crying about her detention in Miami. And I was like, you know what? It makes sense because I remember these people in Miami airport, they like to kidnap black women, preventing them from going to their countries. I think I shared my story how some years ago, I wanted to go to Haiti. So then I went to AAA so that I could get their guidance. You know, they would be able to guide me because I've never had the parent who trained me how to survive in my country. So I said, you know what? Since AAA has always helped me here, let me go there. AAA came and told me that they would not support my going to Haiti. They gave me a warning sign that the U.S. government came out with, and that was before the whole kidnapping ordeal exploded, right? That, you know, no American citizens are allowed to go to Haiti. I'm like, I can't go to my own place of birth, forget it. So I went ahead, bought my plane ticket, and I said, I'm on my own, I'm going. So when I got to the airport, they detained me just the same. I ended up missing my flight, just as Miss Trudy. And then I had to rebook my flight and I had to pay for the flight. I think what ended up happening is they made me pay the difference. All right. I rebooked my flight for December. And at that time, I made sure that, you know, they couldn't find a reason. At least I went there early enough in case I was detained so that I would be able to still have plenty of time to catch my flight. That means that you basically have to live in the airport to stop those detention people. And their purpose for detaining me was that, my shirt, I had a shirt that had it was made out of a yarn that glowed, right? They claimed that it was metal and that it was causing their alarm to blow off. And it wasn't true. These people made me cry. They made me strip in that airport so that they could see if I had any medals on me, which I did. And I just wanted to go to my country and they stopped me from going to my country. They would find any excuse to stop a black woman from going back to her country. They are afraid of us being in our countries. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to Haiti. It appears that a certain number of us Haitian people who are taken from Haiti at a very early age, we are prevented from going back to Haiti. The Haitians don't want us back. You know, they treat us in fact, they treat certain strangers more. So it's almost like who you know in Haiti. So they make sure that they cut off all ties so that we do not have ties to go back. And then the Haitians, they look down on us. They treat us badly. And the way they do it is like they scorn you, they mock you, your situation. They'd rather take opportunities or give opportunities to another person than giving it to you. So that's the kind of racism that's happening in Haiti that is an issue. So yes, Miss Trudy got detained, so I'll come back to the Haiti issue. Regarding the detention of Miss Trudy, I start to question it. You saw her going back to the hotel. She said that she had been there. I'm like, that hotel is on the beach, you know? So I started to wonder, Miss Trudy, this is not the first time we have seen her crying at an airport. And of course, we never actually saw her arguing with anybody. We never saw her arguing with anybody. Because apparently she said that the people were ignoring her, which I believe In Miami, that's how people behave. And if you notice, she didn't have these experiences when she was in New York because it's a completely different behavior in New York. So, so she never had detention. But then she said she was blaming it on the airport. I don't have any idea about what Qatar airline is all about, so I have no say on that. On the airplane, she was blaming rather than the airport. My situation was with the airport, not the airplane. All right, the airplane left, and of course, I had an issue, and I did not get the kind of booster upgrade that she said that she ended up getting. But nonetheless, the situation that I always see Miss Trudy in situations at airports where she's not being allowed into Ghana, where she's being detained now, where she's not allowed with a video camera. I've seen her, it seems to be a constant thing with Miss Trudy that she's always in a bind at airports,
But the plane is leaving. No one is talking to me. The plane is leaving. Like, no one cares.
A few things that I have of concern about Trudy's detention of Miami is that, yes, it relates to my own experience in foreign airports, such as that of Charles de Gaulle. I already shared my story. In France, what happened because I was traveling with a Haitian passport. And I guess the problem was, there was the people in Qatar were not sure if she was going to leave and go to Ghana like she claimed she was going to. But she was talking about her marital certificate as her evidence, the only card that she had. Of course, I think it's bogus when I look at all the evidence that she's giving, that she probably just wanted to show off the first class, or she wanted to travel first class. So, of course, it's video content. Maybe she made it up for video content. But on top of possibly making it up for video content, whether or not she had purchased business class in the first place, because we have seen Miss Trudy flying business class, she seemed too happy to show off the fact that she was upgraded to business class for me to say that this is a woman who is still lamenting over the fact that she was detained and was so inconvenienced by 2 days in Miami.
Because they have upgraded me from economy to business class, and I love it. I love it so much. You have no idea. And that's what they say, everything happens for a reason.
So my question is, was it just for content that she was making it to show off her business class so it doesn't seem as redundant? Or was it because she is so trained and experienced with the flying now? She knows how to get her way around. I've had friends like this. In college, I remember there was this friend of mine who always knew how to get her ways around things so she doesn't have to pay for things. Everything is so expensive. I remember luggage issues being one of the ways that she gets away with getting free flying tickets or free bus tickets, things would get lost, all kinds of things. So I think Miss Trudy has been flying, at least we know, since 2020, before COVID, maybe 2019, 2018. Miss Trudy has been flying for a long time. She knows the system. If her cards maxed out, how in the world was she able to go back into the airport and back to the... Of course, she said that she didn't pay that night, but then she slipped at times and said that she did pay, that it was an additional, or maybe that was just her excuse to the airplane, because we saw her sleeping in the lobby, of the hotel, so that she could fly the next day again. So a lot of questionable things about whether or not Miss Trudy was trying to just get that first class flight, or business class, they call it these days, flight. And of course she didn't share with us, her little flying tricks, because she's an expert at flying, so she knows all the tricks that she can play with the airlines. So the question is, was Miss Trudy really detained at Miami airport, or was it her expert flying skills that made her know what to do, and also for video content? All right. But at the same time, something raises my brow as Miss Trudy stay in Miami after her husband had left. And I'm very concerned. We all love to see that black people are loving their own. Like me, I would love to see Kino's girlfriend, or Dee Mwango's friend. I would love to see Kino's girlfriend. I want to know that is he loving his black Jamaican, or, so that I could be happy. And of course, we were all happy when we saw Miss Trudy and Wode get married, because finally some kind of dignity for black women, so that she wasn't just frolicking everywhere with this guy, and there was no ring on the finger, and there was no kind of seriousness. But there is, of course, concern that people may say it's none of their business, but of course we are concerned because we're black women, and black women, we want our dignity to be preserved throughout the generation. So there, I am concerned. I know that she has not, for example, conceived. That worries me, especially since the sister-in-law Patience has conceived, and it's like, what's going on with her, and nothing is being said. And a greater concern was raised when she visited Haiti, little Haiti, I think the cultural center, where a man accosted her and asked her if she's married, and this was her answer. So,
married? Not.
Her quick response of not can easily be explained by misunderstanding of the question, that maybe he thought the two of them were married and she immediately told him not. And also it can be rectified by when she corrected herself, when he presented Wode as Ghana baby, and she's like, "Oh, this is my husband." So she cleared herself out. However, at the same time, you might say, like, well, all of us were shocked when she said not, when he asked her, "Are you married?" Of course, again, it could easily be thought that he asked if he's married, if she is married, to check. But, and also, the problem about so quickly correcting herself in an ironic manner as Ghana Baby being her husband is the fact that she didn't even notice that this guy knew them, that this guy knew her, that this guy was already subscribed to her, And so she corrected herself after she realized, oh my God, this guy is already subscribed to me. And also, he knows my husband, you know what I mean? So she corrected herself at that point. And not only that, also the fact that, this guy is famous. Oh my God, it's going to be to her advantage to let this guy know that Wode is her husband. But by the time she corrected herself, it was just like too late, because it was already obvious that this guy knew her and knew Ghana Baby, and this was going to be very controversial. So it becomes very, it leaves everybody in doubt, like, are they even married? What is going on between Wode and Trudy? Are they still dating on the low, in secret, and nobody knows? So this, of course, brings the problem that she had at the airport, into light, saying that, oh, well, maybe this marriage certificate is fake. And maybe the people at the airport were justified, at the airplane, the Qatar, were justified at questioning the marriage certificate.
You're following me already.
Yeah, I did see one year. I did see one year. Was it with Ghana Baby or something?
Yeah.
That was with Ghana Baby.
Yeah, that's my husband.
Oh, that's your husband?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
When we are speaking of marriage, I also have to bring up this situation, or this question about Dee Mwango. I don't know if anybody noticed or heard Dee Mwango saying that she's married, asking the merchant, or the lady, the saleswoman, if she has met her husband.
Yeah. Wanna go in? I want to. Yeah, for swimming. Because I love swimming. Yeah, swim with my husband. You know my husband? No. You so know the team go. You so know, okay? Is he gonna come for the wedding? Yeah, all right. Your style. That is it. Okay. And maybe bring for Miss Kellyan for cooking. That is it. We are gonna.
She came second.
Like wow, chef. I have one. Second like wow, chef. But I have won. Tell them, kid.
She won. With nobody behind her.
She won.
Guys, so she won with no one behind her.
Of course, I know people are gonna say that I'm hearing things. So what I did, as I've done in a previous video when I was doubtful of what I'm hearing, is I went ahead and I read the transcript. As you know, we old folks, we lose all of our senses. We lose our hearings. We use our sense of taste along with our teeth. Right? We lose our sight and our sense of smell and touch. So I had to go and with my false sight look at the transcript. So since we old folks, since I may have a problem with sight, you can see it with me, okay, as you hear it with me.
When I go in, I want to. Yeah, you see me. Because I love to. Yeah, I swim with my husband. You know my husband? No. It's so not the team go. Oh, you look so beautiful. I got married long time. You don't know the team go.
Beautiful.
So now, yes, I may be an old folk and maybe I saw well, despite it, maybe I heard well, and I can still have somebody said it's all for the show. Well, if it's all for the show, we would say then that Dee Mwango is lying. But somebody's going to come up here and tell me that I'm the one who's lying. But you heard it, you saw it, you know the tingo, okay? So either Dee Mwango is lying if it's all for the show, or Dee Mwango is married or engaged and just waiting for her ceremony. What do you think? Okay, so mostly what's been happening here, we do see a positive change in Dee. The Jamaicans love her. She is very welcoming and she makes the men feel special. And in fact, she makes all of them feel very special. So so she is displaying the best that she can, a love for Black people. And while she came out and addressed everybody in general, I don't see her attacking reactors the way like Ayamara does. She let us do our thing. In fact, sometimes she even provides us with information for us to create our content. So she is in fact promoting Black people. People come in here and they have a problem with my talking. And reacting and telling lies or whatever it is that they choose to say. But Dee Mwango doesn't do that. As well, of course, and then I have people who are coming in here, as I say, they're my family, they help me, in fighting the cause. So I do find that Dee Mwango is helping me fight against colorism. Ayamara is also helping me fight against colorism. At times, he attacks reactors, and at other times he goes and he puts out content to help us. So I'm very appreciative of their embracing the Black community and maybe even coming to understand the Black struggle. Even when Rocio came and attacked Blacks, apparently Ayamara did not protect her. Ayamara allowed African Americans to know that his girlfriend is racist. And, a real racist and colorist Black man would have protected her. So I appreciate that with Ayamara. And interestingly enough, I wonder if Ayamara were in the US, how he would be seen, when you turn to the whites, like at O.J. Simpson, may his soul rest in peace. O.J. Simpson had a Black wife, and as soon as he started winning and becoming famous, he ditched his wife. And even after the murder, after the whites accused him of murdering his white wife, that he had ditched his Black wife for, O.J. Simpson never went back Black. O.J. Simpson continued to select white women to his dying day. O.J. Simpson died, and I heard about it at my job where it's a hospital, and they had the TV on, and there were these two white guys calling him a monster. So even though the court system had acquitted him, had found him not guilty, the gloves didn't fit, those white people still had a problem with that Black man having married a white woman and that woman having died viciously, and called him a monster. And this is the situation that happens with colorism.
Next world is me, yours truly. I haven't been around in a while, but today is kind of a special day because it was 66 years ago, 1957, that I attended my very first professional football game, and that game was the 49ers.
So now let's come back to Haiti. I was looking at a video about this guy who addressed the problems that we have with where when we are young, for example, and we want to reinvest in Haiti. We see Africans, a lot of young Africans are investing in Africa. But in Haiti, why is it that a lot of the Haitians who are forced to go abroad, we did not choose to come abroad. Our parents brought us here. So we want the freedom to be able to go back to our place of birth. And not only that, at some point in my life, I had a Haitian passport. That's why I was... The harsh reality in Haiti is that homes and properties are in the 400,000s and 600,000s. And one of the points that this man brought up was the fact that, the infrastructure system is not even that great. For example, my uncle who owned property in Pétionville had to do his own, he's an engineer, so he had to take care of his own inverter, take care of the water system that he built, an underground water system that went through under the house. And he has pictures of building it and things like that. He had to be able to do that kind of engineering service for his house every single day for that house to be maintained. It's like he was working 24/7 on that house, for him to be able, for it to be even viable. So how could you have to work so hard for a house that costs so much money? Yeah, I guess you can hire somebody, but then again, that's just additional money that you're putting in, especially when there's such low security in Haiti. I knew people who bought, I guess my half-sisters, not even half, foster sisters, they and their husbands, they bought property in Taba, which we know this is where, I believe Aristide lived. I don't know if that's where he came back to live, is in Taba, in Port-au-Prince, but and they also had to do high maintenance, in order to since one of them, the husband is a doctor, so they had hirees in the house. But what does this entail to having such expensive housing in Haiti with so much difficulty to maintain the homes and then to make it viable, to have potable water and to have running water even, to shower and to have electricity, etc. With, the monopoly of the electricity being in the hand of Reginald Boulos, who is a Syrian, not even a Haitian. They claim to be Haitian because it profits them to be Haitian. But now I hear Reginald Boulos is hiding in the Dominican Republic with the insecurity. This is absolutely unfair to Haitian people. Like me as a Doxin Haitian person, I would like to be able to go back home and to invest wherever I want to. I work hard in the United States. I did not choose to come to the United States, but it just so happens I'm here. But I would like to be able to say, okay, I want to retire in my country. Forget about the insecurity. Outside of the insecurity, there is not even opportunity to live in Haiti, so that what ends up happening is becomes a racist structure where white people are the ones who are being given opportunities to invest, be it because they have the money or just because they have white skin. Okay, that Haitians, they are still worshiping the white man to the point where they scorn the black women, the dark-skinned women, they scorn us, and we are not allowed to reinvest back in our countries. So it is a slave system, because either we have to take our hard-earned money and go and pay it to a white man who owns a hotel in Haiti, or sometimes we might be lucky, it might be a fellow black Haitian, but that's rare. Mostly it's going to be the people who are oppressing us that we are forced to pay money to stay in a hotel in order to be in our country. We are not given the opportunities to buy properties in Haiti. I as Haitian natives, Haiti should start revamping the way that they look at fellow Haitians. And the government should start opening doors for the human resources that were removed from the country to be able to come back and invest in the country. That is one of the major reasons why Haiti is falling, because those of us who actually could do something about in the country, we're not even allowed to invest in our own country. So then you end up, because of the racism and the colorism, they will, it's like who you know. So since the guy, anybody who's white, they will give them in, because it's not that the properties actually cost $600,000 or even worth $600,000 or higher. Some of them are in the millions. It's what it is that it is their way of keeping the blacks out of property ownership. So it is a slavery, because then the blacks have to serve them. So not only do the blacks have to work here to go, and if you want to go back to your place of birth, you are paying a hotel owner who is white and non Haitian. Sometimes they're black but racist. If you look at their wives, they're going to be white, they're going to be Dominican, they're going to be Hispanic. They're not going to be black Haitian women. Or if they do have a black Haitian women, there will be baby mamas, because Haitians practice polygamy. It's like unwritten code. So so you're giving back to that system instead of being able to say, you know what, I'm going home. I worked hard in the US. I can go home and relax. So most of the people that you find talking here that they own property are those whose white parents had left them property. And the idea is, it again a continuation of the racism. It's almost like, your white ancestries are the ones who were able to leave you property. So the idea of Haiti being free, this is where it's a fake myth, because the blacks in Haiti, that's why they're so poor, because of the disparity and ownership of things. And it's not the political people only who have ownership. Okay, and they don't want to talk about it because nobody wants to talk about the racism of hate in Haiti. And this is why I'm here, Claudine Etienne, against colorism, to talk about the racism in Haiti. Most of the property owners of Haiti are not originally Haitian. They were people who were in asylum in other countries, but they were white. So the Haitians have, over the centuries, always passed down what is of value to them, where we end up with nothing. And even if our parents leave things, because then they used to threaten us of somebody killing you, be it with poison, be it with voodoo. Now the killing is with guns and being kidnapped in the capital, Port-au-Prince. So it is, I think, terrifying that you were removed from your country, and then they claim, so it's almost like you're black. If you were removed, then you're in exile. So that is wrong. As a Haitian native, I deserve my right to be able to go back and invest in my country, and for it to be affordable at my income level. Yes, I have seen men and I've seen light-skinned women investing back in Haiti. But again, it's people who are privileged, of knowing. So it's not money that create privilege in Haiti. It is skin color, and therefore it is acceptance within a social community. So if you are not accepted within a social community, then you do not have that privilege in Haiti to be able to invest. And that is a wrong system. So I hear people saying, oh, like I'm supposed to be afraid if Haiti were to become communist. I would not be afraid for Haiti to become a communist country, especially if it is run by a black Haitian. If it's like an oligarchy like Castro did, I wouldn't be afraid, because when I look at Cuba, I think it's so beautiful to see that old system still in existence, that what, the US has basically thrown in the garbage, Cuba has preserved. Okay, and not only that, people are actually going to Cuba and just appreciating the simplicity in Cuba. I would like to be able to go to Haiti and appreciate that simplicity. I love my country to the max, but I refuse to be paying homage to oppressors. Okay, I am not free. I was not freed in 1804. I had no forefathers to fight for me, just like I don't have any Haitian person to fight for me now. I am fighting solo by myself. And I do think that's why I'm so very grateful to those people who do come here and give me the support that I do, that I get here. Because as you can see, I don't really have a Haitian audience, because I'm a black woman. How do you expect Haitian people to appreciate me? Do they appreciate certain black women? Yes, they appreciate certain black women, because somebody gave these black women voices. If you don't have some kind of white person to give you a voice in the Haitian community, you're not going to have a voice as a black woman. If you are light skinned, they usually will kiss after you, and you will have all the voice in the world. And these are the people that they treat as gamun, in other words, as adults. We are always treated like little babies. So we are, by skin color, casted to be slaves. Casted to be inferior, casted not to have a voice. because it is their madam, which is their wives, and their mothers, who usually are gonna be like, the women of higher class. These are the people, women, who are given power and who are given authority and ability to even buy affordable housing. Affordable housing is you are excluded by color in Haiti. And you are excluded from Haiti by color. Now, yes, I do go to Haiti once in a while, but I don't go to a home. I usually go to hotels because I am not welcomed, among the average Haitian person. To say I'm gonna be comfortable to go in a home. I'm always looked down upon. Yes, I've gone to my uncle's house before, but guess who was my chaperone? A light-skinned girl, because my uncles, they all practice the colorism that I speak against. All their wives are mulatto class. Now you know the tingo. Thank you for watching Claudine Etienne Against Colorism. Please come back, because I am here to solve the problem of colorism within the Black community. It is a social problem. And thank you to Dee Mwango. Thank you to Ayamara for specifically being the ones who have helped me come along by my ability to react on their channels and videos. Have a wonderful day, guys. I love you. You are my family.